Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Akim who are tuning into these videos. In this video, I wanted to go over a few tweets that I saw going into how, as it reads here, America sets fire to the First Amendment. House approves bill to define anti-Semitism, 320 to 91. And right here it says protecting Israel from criticism is more important than free speech. The following examples of anti-Semitism will apply in public life, the media, schools, the workplace, and in the religious sphere could taken into account the overall context included but are not limited to. And then you have a whole bunch of these things. So this right here is Congress who are speaking about these things so that they could put it into effect. And part of this ministry is we're supposed to set our face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and telling the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who they really are according to the Bible, and who this devil is that has been going around throughout the four corners of the earth, killing and taking and raping and pillaging. But now he's going to have these draconian laws being passed so that we can't speak out against him, so that we are not able to. But ultimately it's already too late, because the Lord is only dealing with the elect who have obtained this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding already. And as the Apostle Tahar was going into a video about those certain people that we literally have to tippy-toe around them and bringing up these topics. So I could so we really just have to be cautious on how we speak in this ministry, and when we're pushing out this word on the highways and hedges, because they could come up to us and shut our thing down. And some of these check marks I wanted to read here, I just want to start here. So in some of these things, they're going to deem anti-Semitism. I'm going to start right here on this one. Right here. It says one of them is accusing Jewish citizens of being more loyal to Israel or to the alleged priorities of Jews worldwide than to the interests of their own nations, denying the Jewish people their right to self-determination, e.g. by claiming that the existence of a state of Israel is a racist endeavor, applying double standards by requiring of it a behavior not expected or demanded of any other democratic nation, using the symbols and images associated with classic anti-Semitism, e.g. claims of Jews killing Jesus or blood libel, to characterize Israel or Israelis, drawing comparisons of contemporary Israeli policy to that of Nazis. And you can see how they're maneuvering right now. We really can't point out the hypocrisies. And ultimately, you can't do nothing against this truth, but for this truth. This word has broken down the stronghold that Esau Edom has put on our people's minds. So even though he's going to do these legislations with his high councils, his prognosticators, or whatever it may be, none of these things are going to succeed on his side. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is already going to gather his elect, seal their minds with his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and they're going to be found faithful when he returns. And this is just more proof that this devil is the devil that the Bible speaks of, because he's doing all these things, yet he's not acting like the people of the Bible. You would think that he would actually start conducting himself in a different manner, but instead he's just showing forth that this devil is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And you know, these things that he's doing is draconian legislation, where we're not able to point out certain hypocrisies. And so while that's happening, you also have Alex Jones, which I believe he's a gatekeeper, an agent basically, that he's able to push out certain information out so that other people can be deemed an anti-Sim or labeled crazy because they associate with the same beliefs or ideologies that this individual has. And so right now on Twitter, he posted this 6-minute video, which I'm not going to play it, but you can read the title and you can see the imagery, what vibration it's pushing. The Zionist death grip on the United States government. So we can see this devil is moving faster in his New World Order agenda, and part of that is pushing that vibration of lies. And what Apostle Tahar was saying mainly is to really be circumspect in these times, because we can see that the hopeful elect is already being gathered and we're being sealed through the Spirit. We don't need to go out there on the highways and hedges and demand reparations, force these people to lick our boots or what have you. No, what Yahweh Shem Yahushai wants his sheep to do is to focus on what's important, focus on ourselves and building that relationship with Yahushai, so that when he returns, he finds that faith on the earth. And so I'm going to read this in Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as a serpent and harmless as doves. And the main thing we're really pushing out is that spirit of what Ezekiel was doing with the planks. He had the nation of Israel on those planks so that people, when they walk by, they can see the truth. And a lot of our people are denying that truth. But we're going to see as time gets closer, this famine of the word is going to be in effect. And you already see them over there at the councils. They're actually speaking about certain things, which is going to make it harder for us to point out that this devil is the Bible, the devil that the Bible speaks of, and that we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. But that's all also in the scriptures. The Heavenly Father already planned this out from the get-go, because there's going to come a time when the famine of the word is going to hit. So there's Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And so right now we're seeing the words of the Lord being diminished with Esau's legislation and all the things that he's trying to push up against us, sending agents to the camp to disrupt the lessons that are being pushed out. Ultimately, the Heavenly Father is allowing Esau to do certain things because the elect has already been sealed. Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we believe that, and we're just being built up in the Spirit. So now the Heavenly Father is closing off this truth from all these other people. And just like in the times of Noah, we've been prophesying, in a sense, for 100 years, constantly. But all of these people have been mocking us, making fun of us, and saying that we're not going to, our prophecy isn't going to come to pass. But now they're seeing that a prophet has been among them, because this famine of the word is going to happen, and it's really only going to affect those who disregarded the message, because Yahushai basically pushed his word throughout the four corners of the earth. No one has an excuse. So now that everybody got the invitation, who needed to get that invitation, they held on to that truth, and the rest, they were blinded. The Lord only called, he called many, but only a few are chosen. So I'm going to continue on in verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. So this is Yahweh Shem Yahushai planning this from the get-go, that there was going to come a time where the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to stop being pushed out in the four corners of the earth. And that is a glory unto us, because that's just going to get us closer to our deliverance. That's just another phase in this ministry. Because right now we're seeing the phase that we're supposed to call into the elect and gather his flock. We're going to see that part that's spoken about in Amos. And I'm not going to read these certain precepts like I have here. I just want to showcase that vibration, that these are precepts that we should already know about the bastard dwelling in Ashdod, who are the Hebrew Israelites, and who is Amalek. But now we can't really speak about these things, because ultimately the Bible is very stern when it comes with what the message is, it's speaking about. And this world does not accept the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. These people are able to dictate people's livelihoods and say that they can't discriminate against them. Yeah, the scriptures that they bring out says it's discriminating. So it was more proof that those people are not the people. A bastard is dwelling in Ashdod. But I'm gonna read this here because those of the hopeful elect already have this truth. We don't need to go to these fanatical camps and get a whole bunch of clickbait videos to get edified. That phase of this truth is it was very short-lived back in the 80s, and what you're seeing right now is really discrediting of this truth, because this truth is really self-centered for yourself, so that what you need to do and please Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We're not out there to gain likes and subscriptions and clickbait YouTube videos like all these other fringe Israelite camps who are basically bringing blame to the ministry. You got on YouTube all these other various camps, whether it's IUIC, ICPK, Sakari. All they're really doing is bringing blame to a ministry and making it so that people on the outside see us who are on the inside as just a bunch of lunatics, crazed and just full of hate. Which technically we do have hate, but we also have love for our brothers in this ministry. But with that, we help each other with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's why when Yahweh Shai is speaking through us, that's what you should be hearing, the wisdom on how to maneuver in these last days. So this is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And during the famine of the word, that wisdom and knowledge that you've heard and you've applied and you've been building it up as these times are going, that's what's going to keep you from the hour of temptation. That's what's going to keep you from the marauders out here. That's what's going to keep you from certain death. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash, Shalom Akim.